Hello, my beautiful Patreon members, and welcome to your Star Code reading. We are going to see what Spirit wants us to know with the Star Code Astro Oracle deck. We'll read from the book, and we'll just see what comes out. So, wonderful Patreon members, let's get an overall energy from the Divine Source Creator. What is the Star Code that you would like to talk about? What do people need to know right now for my Patreon members? What did they need to know? What do they need to know? What do they need to know for my Patreon members? What do they need to know? What do they need to know? Ooh, that came flying out. I feel like I say that all the time, but I do. I do say it all the time. Oh my gosh, guys. We've got Taurus, and oh, that is awesome. Okay? Cultivate. I love this so very much, right? And I'm going to tell you why I love it. First of all, this is a timeless reading, but of course when I'm putting it up, we are in Taurus season. So that's number one. Number two, the North Node just moved into Taurus. Okay, so this is really going to be a time of really cultivating and getting things that we want in our material world, right? I mean, it truly is that time. And, oh my gosh, and I'm putting this up a few days before April 30th, which is the new moon in Taurus partial eclipse, which is a portal to bring us more into what do we want? What do we want to do? What do we want to have? Who do we want? How do we want our reality to be, right? So the timing of this is just incredible. I mean, just incredible. So let's see what this says, okay? Taurus asks us to hold still, dig in, grow roots, and strengthen over time. Manifest in a practical way. Signified by a bull standing in its field, Taurus rules the neck and the voice. Its purpose is to bring life into matter through growing wildflowers and crops, through our muscular strength and the sensual potential of our bodies, and through the solidness of our material resources. Right? The sun shines here April 21st through May 20th. The action here says, work with the metaphor of gardening. Plow the ground, plant the seeds, nurture the crops with water and fertilizer, and protect those crops from predation, right? Grow roots rather than travel. Investigate what concrete form your project should take and the next practical steps in that direction. Appreciate the senses. Notice what you see, smell, hear, feel, and taste. Use the senses to be in the present moment and let time flow by. Cuddle, feed. In a relationship, listen to both the signals of body chemistry and practicalities of your life to give it a fertile field. Cultivate your garden like a slowly growing flower basking in the sun. Find contentment in this moment. Explore the roots of the situation. Ask what feeds this idea or what feeds your soul. If you're feeling pushed about, sit, hold still, grow roots, and let the storm pass you over. Don't hurry. Play the long game as you plant and tend your crops. The challenge in here says Taurus excess can lead you to mistake stubbornness for strength or look for spiritual and emotional answers in the material world. There will never be enough stuff to fill an emotional void, right? Yeah, so I really feel like right there, they're not telling you that having stuff is bad. It's what do you truly want, though? What material things do you truly want in your life? And that's really important to figure out because a lot of people will overbuy things thinking that they're going to buy it. Oh, I saw that. Oh, I must have that. Oh, I must have that. And then it sits in a box or it gets used once. This is about clearing out, too, anything that you don't use, you don't wear. Make space for the new, right? And that's just one level, okay? Now is the time to root into love. Now is the time to root into your new business or your new career, right? It's time to root in. It's time to really identify what things you want in your life. It says the gift here, everything that surrounds you is made up of matter. The word matter comes from the Latin word mater or mother. Taurus connects you to the sacred Earth Mother Gaia herself. the physical vessel who holds spirit in the body, in the plants, and in the earth beneath us. So I've told you guys this before. I will continue to tell you guys, ground yourself in the earth. If you can at all, in some way, shape, or form, get barefoot on this earth. It literally pulls out, scientifically pulls out negative energy from your body. Okay, so that you can really, really root yourself into some good quality foods. I mean, I'm telling you, your taste, it doesn't matter if you're Taurus or not, because of the Taurus North Node we're in, because of Taurus season we're in, right? Maybe you have Taurus in your chart somewhere, right? That you're really going to enjoy the food, enjoy the smell, enjoy the touch of another person, right? You're really going to dig deep into that. And as far as money and business, those material things, really figuring out how you want to bring that into your life. Following your passions, right? In order to do so. So I love that. This is a good time for you, okay? It's a very good time for you, patron. What is this? My card was... Yeah. Funny, this card was facing the wrong way right when I cut the deck, so I wanted to flip it over, but they're also saying there's a message with this beautiful Page of Swords. This is about learning how to dig in to get what you want, okay? It really, truly is about that, learning to dig in, root in, like they said, to really do something that you... It is about learning new things, but it's also about learning what you truly want, because that card is a card of learning for me, right? So let's go ahead and actually shuffle now and see what else we have from your spiritual team. All right. Angels, guides, ancestors, what does my Patreon need to know? What do they need to know? Show me clearly. What do they need to know? Also a good time to pamper yourself. I'm just going to say, look at that. Look at that. The Hierophant. That is the card of Taurus. That is the card. And I was going to say, it is a good time to pamper yourself, right? So make sure you're doing that. This is where you break traditional roles, right? And you, like if somebody says, well, you have to have a 9 to 5 and you break it. Or in love, right? You have to love this person. You break it, okay? So you're breaking some rules here that maybe were set up by society, maybe set up by yourself, maybe set up by your upbringing. You're changing the game, okay? You're changing the game. That is the card of Taurus. You are changing the game, right? You've got the keys to success down here in whatever area that this speaks to you. Sorry, I thought these were going to come out, but they didn't. Let's see what else we have. 2 major arcana right off the bat, guys. This is a big change. And we are changing. We are literally moving into Aquarius, the age of Aquarius, right? Where we're doing things differently. We're doing them more from our heart space. We're doing the things we love. We're supporting other people. This is you, right? Changing your world, and only you can do that, right? Patreon, change your world. You don't like what's in it, get rid of it, right? I don't care if that's people, possessions, jobs. You don't like it, get rid of it. You no longer need it. You don't want it, right? So that you can create a new world here. Show me clearly. Thank you. Yeah, beautiful. 5 of Pentacles comes out in reverse here. It was kind of sideways, but they told me reverse. Oh, that's funny. So for some of you, it's reverse. For some of you, it's upright. The upright, but they're both positive. The upright is you're clearing out, right? Because this talks about being alone. But sometimes being alone is what we need, right? Or clearing space, not having, in the standard deck, it's people in poverty, basically. And they're not saying you need to be in poverty, but that is about cleaning out space, right? So if you saw this as upright, then that is going to be you cleaning out space, cleaning out people, anything that doesn't, make you happy, bring you joy out of your 3D realm, right? If you saw it in reverse, it's more of now you're bringing in like-minded people. Now you're bringing in the money, right? Now you understand how it's working, okay? and that this is the time to make it happen. Show me clearly, please. What is it? Thank you. Yeah, Knight of Wands. I love it. This is where you guys are taking action. This is where you're actually going to take action. You got a passion in you. I'm going for it, right? I'm going for it. And you should. Now is the time, right? I mean, all these cards here, I mean, it's got the signs, but it's also got all sorts of, like, you know, the 5th house. I mean, there's so many cards in here. 3rd house, you know, we've got the moon. I mean, there's so many different cards in here. The fact that Taurus came out during Taurus season and Taurus North Node is, like, that's a sign. Go for it. Okay? Go for it with passion and gusto. Whatever it is. Yeah, look at, because you will succeed. The Chariot, right? Very simple reading this is. It's a very simple reading. This is about movement, you know, moving forward, going after what you want, successfully getting what you want. It doesn't have to be just one area of your life. Could be many, right? Because when we talk about love, a lot of people don't realize that that is a physical thing. Why do you think we hug and kiss and hold hands and make love and all those things? So bringing that into your life, right? Even with friends, you know, don't we always hug our friends, right? So, I mean, it is about that physical touch along with the material things that you want and the material things you don't want. I love that. I absolutely love it. And you got, you know, 3 major arcana here. So this is a, you know, this is where, man, we are going to have such change, you know, going into this age of Aquarius. I mean, we're seeing it, and we're seeing more enlightened people, right? A lot of people doing their own creative thing, not playing by the, you know, standard rules of 9-to-5 jobs or going to college or this or that. There is a big upheaval here, and you want to be part of it. You want to be part of it. Yeah. So get to work. 8 of Pentacles, right? Master your work, master your manifestations, master this time to create and anything that you want, right? Anything that you want. Anything you want. That's what I'm going to name this video. Anything you want. Anything you want. You're going to find the right people, the right resources will come in. And again, a lot of you are going to be, you know, doing that spring cleaning. Doing that spring cleaning. All right, let's see what else we have. Don't forget, my beautiful Patreon members, my booking site is open again, and you get 25% off all readings and all Reiki services. Some of you are going to want to energetically clean yourself out too. So book some Reiki. It works. It works. So let's see what else we have here. Angels, guides, ancestors, show me clearly, please. Show me clearly. What is the message? Show me clearly. Yeah, look, I said love, right? Live your truth and share the love that is in your soul. Yeah, that's what this is about. People are no longer going to do things or be with people they don't truly love, right? And that's where we're headed. That is where we're headed. What else do we have? Show me clearly, please. Yeah, do everything from a place of love, right? This is very important. Surrender to the outcome. Okay, this is where you're facing the fear. So don't worry about the outcome. Just do the work that is necessary. Surrender your need to control the outcome. Just to be with life in this present moment. This is about living in the present moment, right? I've been doing more and more of that. I can't always say I was good at it, but it is a practice. I've gotten really good at it now. Okay? So live in the moment. Don't worry about tomorrow or the past, right? Don't worry about any of it. So you have stillness here. Reflect on this moment with love, kindness, and compassion. I feel like that's going right with this surrender, and I feel like they want one more. Show me clearly. You know, be still. You know, be still and really, really go through your things or your mind or your relationships. Be still and feel what your heart feels. And if your heart feels wonderful about it and happy and joyous, keep it in your life. If it doesn't, if it causes you any sort of anguish, pain, anxiety, get rid of it, okay? And here we go. Here's the courage. Live your life fearlessly with courage, strength, and determination. Just absolutely beautiful. So with that being said, my beautiful patrons, all of my love, light, and blessings to you. Until next time.